Yes, this one. Yes, this one. So this is weird because, so for some reason, and I read this in a review on Amazon because it's fucking noticeable. But for some reason, the left earbud is a lot quieter than the right one. In the wireless headphones I've gotten, and I don't think that was always the case. But anyway, typically I wear the gaming headset on my left ear, but so I can hear the music and it doesn't get too loud to drown out the game. I have the quiet earbud in my left ear, and for the first time ever, I have the game mic on my right ear, and it's just real fucking weird, but notice, the Edgewater Saltuna Canning Factory strictly adheres to Spacer's Choice standards of health and safety. Notice, schedule your sick leave with your Spacer's Choice foreman and or supervisor. Be considerate toward other members of Spacer's Choice family. Allow 2 to 4 weeks to process and approve your scheduled sick leave. Lost hours must be compensated to the company. See Reed if you have any trouble paying for your sick leave. We'll try to arrange wage deductions instead. Remember, work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body reflects sickness in the mind and sickness in the character. If you find yourself falling ill, it may be time to schedule a meeting with your local vicar. That's kind of fucked. Oh. I'm glad I didn't take that. Where's our vending machine? It said vending machine discovered. Vending machine. How high does my hack need to be? Oh well. They don't have anything that looks like. I can actually take my helmet off because I'm not fighting.
They told him I need to explain this lesson. The grease monkey, Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Wait.
You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's...
Yes,
Seems
Vardy,
we've got
the
a
person he's
guest.
talking to.
Really now,
That's gonna be one of
I
my
do wish
companions.
you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform. Shirt, pants, work boots, company-approved colors. The, honorable apparel of a loyal worker?
Oof.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Yeah, I'm willing to risk it.
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
Curious about something.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good.
There we go. I prefer
We need those workers back at their stations.
I prefer having it in the mic on my left ear. It just feels weird on my right. Boom.
Neither do I. The fault was
Take it.
entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Boink.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright. Companions provide combat support. Their skill enhances your skill. They increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities. I knew that. Okay, let's go. Pavardi.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
What happened?
All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place. Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max,
Okay.
his name is.
Sure thing.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
The vicar would be this way, correct? Doesn't tell me what's what. Okay. So there's a vendor right there. Yeah, but that's not a, if it's a cantina, then when they say vendor, they don't mean clothes and shit. I'll still try it. Because I want to be able to sell. Oh, wait, I probably can sell stuff there.
Wonder if the plague's ever gonna...
You're not a...
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's choice. Coming right up.
There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, so... Junk... Oh no, sell. Junk. I'm assuming junk is stuff that I don't need. Hold on. Yeah, I can sell all junk without even having to look at it. Cool. Now I have 1,000. 44. Why is this one worth twice as much? Oh, it's got some modifications on it? Oh, maybe not. That's weird. Yeah, I honestly, level 3. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh. I'll keep everything else for now. You don't really seem to have any. Oh, that's mine. Probably. Yeah, they don't have any gear. Okay. I did sell. Yeah, okay, I did. Alright. The vicar is probably this way. Nope, that's to the botanical lab.
Another day at the cannery.
Vicar Max. Botanical lab, Vicar Max.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
And it looks like Dax Shepard out of
Yes,
distance.
what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Okay.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Okay, well,
I
you
can't
don't need to be a
imagine
dick.
what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Eh?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Uh-huh, sure. Well, I'll have you know that I've never died, so...
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies
Are you
outside the
saying you want me
town's
to steal it?
walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Alright, I'll steal the book for you.
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Perfect. I like accepting every quest, because even if I don't do it, like, I still have the option to. Oh, so how is nobody today? That's good, me too. Okay. All that way. Well, what's out here?
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Where'd you go? Well, I found a workbench. Allows you to repair, upgrade, and modify your weapons and armor, keeping your combat ready in tip-top shape at all times. On each screen, the first selected weapon or armor item that you want to work on, then choose what you want to do with it. Repair it, break it down for parts, modify it with a mod, or tinker to upgrade. Well, if I wanted to, I could increase the stuff. Not going to, not right now anyway. Cost 12 armor things, so I've only got 15 dip. Fuck, no thanks. I'm all set. None of my guns are really that close to breaking anyway, so. I plan on using most of these, so we're all good for now. Okay. Not knowing where that one guy went is kind of getting to me, though. There he is.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Gave me dumb options. Oh.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
Cool. I like how I'm accidentally doing that. Like everyone that I just happen to talk to is someone that's like, yep, fuck, okay, you got me. In a perfect world, I would use this gun and then the heavy weapon pistol because fuck, both of them, or maybe it's energy, I don't remember. Because both of them look fucking dope. And not super broken down. Like, not super broken down is the word I mean. Not, like, worn and torn. Like, you can see this one, paint's decaying and shit. This one's fine. This one's okay. Like, this one just looks so shiny and nice. Oh cool, you can dodge forward, it looks like. Alright. So I think what I might do is just have the earpiece in my ear, like the earbud in my ear at all times, and then when I'm just exploring, play the music. Because it feels like it suits it. I don't have any upgrade stuff. It feels like it suits exploring, but not so much, like when you're just in conversations with people, which makes sense. But that's because, the reason that feels so weird to me is because in, I think it's Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Fallout New Vegas, all the Fallouts, when you talk to people, I think it softens the music coming from your radio. No, not sleep. Yoink. Okay, I think we're good here. Oh, I see. Breaking down armor gives you more armor parts, so you can repair shit. Selling it will give you money, and same thing's true with guns. Breaking down guns gives you gun parts, so you can repair it. You get the gist. There we go. And then I want hack. Hack is stealth. Yeah, I should increase stealth more. Oh, cool. I just unlocked heavy attacks. I was curious about that earlier. Actually, I should increase base health as well. And I'll increase sprint speed, and then I'll increase walk speed.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What if I was looking for a botanical garden?
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Okay, that's fine.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop.
Thank you.
Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. Much obliged.
I like your jacket. And your pants. Like, doot doot doot. Would I get in trouble? Okay, I don't want to get in trouble here. Not yet, anyway. Hi, do you have a name? What's your name? Oh, there it was. Oh, it's just deserter. Okay. Dude, I'm using like all of my shit for it.
Do what you want, I guess.
Cool.
Get ready.
Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Okay. Saying do what you want, I guess, was, not actually telling me to do what I want. And it wasn't in red, so I kind of assumed I could do it. But now I know. That's something I just gotta look out for on my own.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking...
Let's just skip through this.
Answers. Much...
There we go. Oh, cool. I'm not here anymore.
Great work.
Let's just hope they don't have a camera or anything in here. Is that it? These aren't things? No. Okay, looks like... Ah ha ha. Oh, just being a good boy, don't worry. Certified good boy, geniusman.
Not a peep from me.
Certified good boy, geniusman. Is that a merchant by any chance? This looks like it would be a merchant spot.
Fancy duds. Do the tubes get in your way? Fresh off the limb.
What
and that
do you
includes
sell?
canid bleat.
Oh, cool. So he does sell some stuff. Oh, cool. I could get a Spacer's Choice outfit. How much does this cost? 73? I'll do it. And let me check out that gun. Does do a decent amount of damage compared to, yeah, 175 compared to 122 than whatever pistol I have equipped right now. Oh, but oof, but it cost 2,000 fucking credits. Okay. Ooh, that's not bad. Helmet doesn't quite go with it, but that's fine. I don't mind this at all.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your
Those are all
troubles with
words.
Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? That'd be the garden, dear. You're standing in a garden. Also fertilizer, so mind your boots.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon,
Such an addictive
but it's
corn.
been cleaned. A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots.
Boink.
My goodness. Aren't you just charming?
Thank you.
Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it.
Am I still charming?
What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Yes, but what if...
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip him out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery.
Yeah, but some of them seem actually, like,
the sort of thing
happy to do it. Like, don't get me wrong, it's not a life I would wish on anyone, but some of them... Fuck. I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
While I'm out here... Oh, look at that booty. Doesn't exist. While I'm here... let's grab this. So what are these exactly?
Sorry. Sure, on my way.
Oh no, that's her weapon thing. What are those options? Cool. Oops. Ooh, yeah, I can give you other outfits. Kinda dig that one on. Cause don't get me wrong, what you had was fine. But I kinda dig that one. Okay, whatever. Which weapon is it? I don't know which one it is that's broken. I have a feeling they just stopped showing the wrench when they're broken, but 68. No, that's better. Ow. Vard, you still good? Yeah, you're still good. I wonder if I can defuse the mines.
We'll be quick.
Yikes. Where's enemy?
On it.
Attack.
That's the last of them.
No, I don't have things to do it. Okay. Okay. Cool. At least I can upgrade, or not upgrade, but I can repair this a whole bunch if I gotta. Oh. The rest of these are level 1. This is a level 3. There we go. Slightly better. You know what? There we go. Ow!
You hiding?
Shit.
Coming.
Still getting used to the controls a little bit. Shit. Oh god, there's one right there. Yikes on bikes, okay.
That's smart.
Okay, we're good. Hey, Pavardi? You still around? Pavardi?
Okay, moving out.
Cool. Clement, I find I must disagree with your theories about Earth's Directorate's place in the colonial system. Sadly, as much as I appreciate the board and the new frontier they've opened for us, I believe Halcyon and all other colonies on the rim of the galaxy would fall to pieces or war amongst themselves if the Earth's Directorate was around to regulate trade and settle disputes. Do you think the corporations would accept the mandate inclusion of an Earth minister if they had a choice in the matter? Jefferson: of course I'd never dispute the Earth in the heart of the whole colonial system, but the real adventure and independent spirit upon which humankind truly thrives is to be found out among the furthest colonies. I still think you're wrong about the history, though. The discovery of the skip drive was not what gave the Earth Directorate power over the corporations. The high costs of the Great War left them weakened state. And the skip drive was simply the extra leverage the Directorate needed to return to power. Okay. I kind of assumed Earth wasn't doing so great, but I guess it's not the case. Dang, there's so much shit in here! I just got a letter today. Corporate ordered me to relocate to Edgewater Cannery effective immediately. It's a shame. I was really looking forward to running my own gift shop at the community center, selling rare memorabilia, but scripture tells us that all things happen for a reason. Work fortifies the spirit and all. As for my book collection, I can't bear to part with it. Don't want those books moldering in some contraband locker, so I stashed them all away in a cave by the river. Cool. Okay, let's see. Nope. Just want to make sure there isn't anything actually around. Oh, I see, there was a fucking back way. That would have been pretty cool. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Get two of these. 142, 142, they're both the same. Oh, I added to junk. Oh, well, that actually makes sense, I suppose. Because junk will clear this, and, make it so that I can carry more weapons I actually want. There we go. Definitely didn't get shit off you, yeah. Oh, I remember you guys. I killed you guys yesterday. Okay, I kinda thought I might be able to jump up there. Yes, but it's...
Got it? Inside voices.
Oof.
We can handle this.
Reload.
Got them all.
Nice. Okay. Good. Yeah, so it looks like there's no real way inside those. Okay. Hello. It's a mine. Can't defuse those. I know you can follow New Vegas, so I thought maybe you could. The music box played the Spacer's Choice jingle.
Wow.
Maybe I will be able. Maybe that's a skill thing that I get later on where I can defuse mines. Marauders. Marauders, marauders on the map. Oh. Not actually marauders, okay. I'm gonna let you guys do your own thing. Bye. Actually, no. I'm not. I want to test this out, and I want to get into the habit of it. Alright, where are you enemies? Oh wow, you're gone already? Nope, there you are. There we go. Well, I'm getting the habit of using that. Oh god! Oh god, they're bigger than I thought. They are bigger than I thought. Whoa! Okay, Winston. Winston. They knocked her out. There's so many of them. As long as you're not... Oh, there is some behind me. Nope. Ow. At least I can rank up pretty well right here. Oh, they can go underground. And come up right behind me. Yikes. Okay. Not bad. I wonder how late into the thing I can... Okay, I kind of thought that maybe... Ow. Thought maybe I could dodge like halfway through falling, but no, that's not how it works. Before I go give Vicar Max the thing. No, I want to go to Journal. And also let me replace that with this right now. Journal. Anyone on the outskirts need... Nope, okay. Yeah, I need to have lunch soon. Breakfast, lunch. What would you call a breakfast lunch combination? Bunch? Blunch? Leckfist. I don't remember putting this song on the playlist. I don't think it's on. But it deserves to be on. Yeah, you're right, Spotify. Here, fuck it. I'll stop listening to shit for now. What? While you watch me just stand around. Okay. Is there anyone that's just already on the way to... Nope, everyone's out of the way. So I'll go in one direction right now. And then I'll meet them at the other one.
Oh, I cut my own hair.
Oh, I've already spoken to you.
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
I like how that worked, considering how fucking stupid I am.
I am a Spacer's Choice certified surgeon, and if you must know, I can stitch a severed thumb with a 58% chance of avoiding gangrene. Ah, gravesite fees.
I
posted and I had talked about this at length.
A thing on Reddit.
I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitution.
I posted it an hour ago, according to Reddit. It already has 234 upvotes.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
That's some drama, Conrad. You should audition.
Thank you, no. I despise the serials.
Oh, well, you can go fuck off.
Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Damn, that was a good voice actor.
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do.
Give him your balls.
Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
Your balls? Oh, actually...
You know about Eugene? How?
Oh.
Were you snooping around in my things? Or was it just dumb luck? Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene.
I'm realizing who I should have made now.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's Choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
Yeah, go for it.
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. The good Vicar Maximilian and I have never quite seen eye to eye, but your point is well taken. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
Yeah, I realize now who I should have chosen to play it. Is that me, or does my character kind of look like Taika Waititi? Anyway, I realize now who I should have made as my character. What dumb... Assuming that I stick with male. What dumb male character was frozen for several years and then woken up in the future? In case you didn't guess, I'm talking about Philip J. Fry. we have the professor in this, basically. I don't think Pavardi's Leela, but we got Pavardi. Anyway.
Any progress on that matter we discussed? Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices Wait. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
Alright.
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good.
Sure.
I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Speaking of plague-ridden backwaters, I should get going.
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You
don't ask me.
Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
Fuck off.
Exactly.
Fuck off.
I'm pretty handy with a toss-ball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gun hand, if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
I have a feeling you're lying about all of this.
Well, understanding computers is, though I admit I took it further than most. And I was quite the 32nd back during my seminary days. Left many an opponent bleeding on the field.
I'm taking you for now, but...
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan.
As soon as I get another companion, you're fucking leaving.
But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied? Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Alright, cool.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Oldham. I'll be glad for the change of scenery. And to leave this place behind.
Yeah, I'll be glad to leave you behind.
I shall see you on the ship, Captain. Whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Oh, are you not actually a companion? Oh, okay. Companion perks. Your companion has leveled up and can be granted a new perk. Go to the companion page in the ledger and select the perk button. I got new shit from me. Let's increase stealth a few. Fuck it. Hold on, can I... Right. Whatever. There we go. Accept. I don't have any perks, but Pavarti does. They have more health, better engineering. Make them less likely to attack this companion, make them more likely. That's pretty cool. So I can decide what I would rather have. Them focus on her so I can get the shots off. Or them focus on me so that she can fuck them up. Right, now I'm gonna go do this.
I'm sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Whoops. Ah, damn it. Okay. Anything cool down here? Yoink. Are you on the next floor? You are. Hi.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
Okay.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh.
I could do without the sarcasm.
Oh, I wasn't
acting out of the goodness of my heart. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me.
I'm sorry.
Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker. Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable. Eugene wasn't family. Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I pay the fines.
Jesus Christ.
Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism. When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice.
Yeah, no, like, actually though, this.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his Adams be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
Alright, I'll let you get back to work, I guess. Yo, what up, Kyle? Here. I've been screening the comments before I actually put them up because I don't want to get, like, even a little bit of spoilers, if possible, so. Alright, and out we go. And I'll go give these to him, that'll finish that quest. And then we'll continue on the main ones. I'm liking it so far. Yeah, if you like Fallout 3 in New Vegas, like that's the what I've been hearing the most, and the reason I've been hearing it the most because it's the most accurate. If you liked Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, then you'll probably like this. there's a little bit more going on, like, mechanics-wise, but it just feels like it would have been the next logical progression versus what Fallout 4 did. Although be warned, it's not quote-unquote open world. It's got a bunch of small open worlds, but...
Not...
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss. Best to ask her yourself.
Okay. My dad's buried here.
Oh.
Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house. Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
Yes, sir.
You run into any trouble?
Nice, I haven't seen any of BoJack.
Reliable work from a freelancer.
I've heard it's good,
getting
though.
Used to. And I'll buy you a drink sometime.
Fuck.
Oh, suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
I will eventually, probably, but...
Abernathy was sick? With the plague? That's disgusting.
Fuck off,
I shook
Silas.
hands with the guy. What? No. If I knew he was sick, I would have had him reported. I needed his fees because of his name. A, for Abernathy. He was at the top of my list, you see? Yeah?
Yeah, I've heard. That's basically what I've heard about it, but I've just never felt like watching it. So I just haven't yet. But like, I do plan on doing it eventually. Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. Ooh, hi there. Do you have anything on your person? You did! What?
Yeah, huh?
Oh, okay.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oh.
She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here. What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this?
Has no one ever taught you about this? We'll talk later, bye. Vardy, you still gonna be... Yeah, cool. I want to find some more marauders to kill. What's that box symbol on the screen? I've been wondering... Oh, it's just locations. Okay.
I've always wanted to poke around in here.
Here they come!
Who? Who is they? Oh, I see it. Well, that's kind of on me.
Unexpected.
Can I turn this off?
Initiated.
Shit. Fuck, don't. Shit, party's down. Whoa! Please be dead. Thank you. I want assault rifle. Fuck. Come on out.
Required cluster, Jason.
Come on. Yikes, yikes! Okay. Cool, all of them carry armor parts. Oh, some marauders got killed too, nice. I should probably equip that. Wait, is that better? 9 versus 16. Then 2. Even this is better than that, so. Versus 7. I'll wear Pavardi's outfit, I guess. What I should have been wearing anyway. Disable security fences. Accessing error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Spacer's choice. Company policy. All security logs have been terminated in the event of major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Scheduled update are critically overdue. Okay. Where's the vending machine I just discovered? Where is vending machine? You just said vending machine discovered. Whatever. Knife. Okay. Let's go. From the planet to your living room. Okay, there's a vending machine.
The control room should be off to the right.
I do want to sell all. I can't. I can sell. Okay, cool. I can sell my shit now. I'm a high enough hack level. Wait. Yes. Okay. They got some okay stuff. Nothing really special here, it looks like. Not in love with any of it. So that, what's this? The light machine gun. No, I'll keep it for now. Got 2 assault rifles. This one is slightly better than this one, apparently. Cause this one's worth an extra $1, so I mean I might as well just point. They'll sell that. There we go.
I hope we're doing the right thing.
Can I get in there? No? Okay, looks like we got good.
Processing.
How much heavy ammo? Okay, cool. I do have a decent amount of that now, so I might as well. I have a lot more heavy, or whatever, energy than I do, anything else combined. So... there we go. So I've got an energy, a light ammo one, and a heavy ammo one.
Got it. Heads down.
Yoink. Cool, that's the back of it. Okay, so he heard me start to run towards him. Okay, we're good. I don't know what I just redirected the power to. Oh no, never mind.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
I'm a dingus.
Unexpected sweeping the air.
Get ready!
Oh, damn. This is cool. Oh, hell yeah, it's a pew-pew gun. Sealed, okay. Whoa. Yeah, you're fine, bud. Unlock door. Enter passcode. Passcode, Spacer Thompson. Personal files. Oh, there's so many! Personal logs. Chester Higgins again. That hull head found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. So I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm gonna end up chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but auto mechanicals never will. I don't know. Doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Worse has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. We'll delete this entry if I return. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. Security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during the quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations endangered by security lockdowns. Fight back against the anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Turn to root. Okay. Anything else around here? Yep. Oh. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. Let's go. Here, Pavardi, you're gonna... I should probably give you a helmet, right? No, but then I wouldn't be able to wear it. Next time I get a helmet, I'll give you one, Pavardi. Bard? Okay. Looks like I just drop down.
Oh, sorry.
Incoming!
Good. Why won't you just die? Where's your health? There we go. yoink, before you vanish.
Here they come!
Oof.
I'm not getting through! Here I go!
Cool. Oh, so she just fucking teleports, huh?
Beginning.
Oof. Oh, shit. Die. We're good.
No, just leave me alone.
I didn't even notice you. Where are you?
No, just leave me alone.
What's that armor? Why is it showing armor on the bottom of my screen? Oh, because I'm dressed like Spacer's Choice. Hey, bud. Oh, shit, okay. Borrowed a copy of Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. I think it's volume 3. I need something to read down the pit. Much obliged. Okay. Let's go back through there again. No.
Get away!
Where are you? Yeah, hey, dude, you're freaking out, but I don't know where you are.
Not real. You're not real.
No, I want to go down first, because, like, if you're there, I want to talk to you.
Go away, Phantom!
Maybe you're not real. Jesus Christ, okay, looks like I need to go down even further if I want to meet him.
No, just leave me alone.
There he is.
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot. Scram. You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting. No, you can't possibly be a hallucination. You're much too dense.
Got that right.
Not at all, my corporeal friend. Higgins is my name.
Hold on. Ugh.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
I'm gonna call it relatively soon.
Hard to say.
But I will pick it up again.
By my reckoning,
like
Higgins has been here somewhere between 2 weeks and forever. My recollection's a touch fuzzy these days. Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender,
Jesus Christ,
Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides. Well, yes, for the uninitiated palate. A true gourmand appreciates the Sprat's complex melange of flavors.
I like how your eyes match your shirt.
Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries. Repaired them, maintained, upgraded. Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
What are they gonna prod? Dumb persuasion. That's a good one, though.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
No wonder they're so angry. Somebody messed around with their logic module.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Oh.
I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Thank you. Up we go. Yoink. Up we go. I'm gonna switch back to this with this.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, like that.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Unexpected.
Watch out! I'll fix you right up! I can't get past it over!
He's not dead. Now he is.
No damage sustained.
I feel like it's any minute now I'll rank up again. There we go. Anything cool over here? Nice workbench. I really don't want to upgrade, like, I really don't want to get some dope ass shit for anything. Like, I might use this going forward still, actually. But, because everything I have is relatively low level, I think. So I'm just gonna chill for now.
Where's it go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
System alert.
Where?
Performing an area sweep now.
Look out!
Fuck.
I see it there!
Cool. I'm not really huge on how it does teleport you, in fact. But
Nice one!
where are you? Pavardi.
That's the last of them!
There we go. Cool. Now they shouldn't be hostile, correct? You go this way. Alright.
The last.
No, it's still an enemy. Right?
Processing.
Okay, there we go.
Once we do this, there's no going... Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I don't understand anything.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how.
I know, but...
They don't deserve to be punished.
The same thing can be said about...
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way. Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick.
Yeah, and imagine how well everyone could live
to those that had none.
she was able to teach that to people.
Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred? Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
Oof. Middle one, no thanks.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
Fuck. Well, what's the alternative? From the geothermal plant. I'll have to send them back to work, which we've seen how poorly the corporation treats people. So it's a smaller number of people, but they'd be in the botanical garden, but they'd be being treated worse if I send them to the place. But then the community would do better over time. But then everyone still keeps living in indentured servitude to the company. To the point where some of them will even be willing to kill themselves. But fuck it, I gotta do it. Sorry.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are going to be alright with their power, but what about the town? All those people.
Bye.
System.
Here we go. Bouncing off. Woo! We made it.
I already did this, right? I had to borrow your copy of Young Spacer. Yep. Radio's been sputtering. I need reference. Chaos everywhere. Mechanical's gone haywire. Yeah. Can I not open that up? Is that door not able to be opened? Or is it just a window? I don't know. Alright. I'll go this way. Cool. I see an enemy. I did. Oh well. Whoops, not what I meant to press. There we go. And I can actually switch out of all that. Yeah, I don't know why that armor symbol's showing up on the bottom. All those fucking flying bug sounds make me think that there's gonna be an enemy around, like a bloatfly from Fallout. Reed Thompson. Oof, this does look a lot worse. The music tells you that too, Jesus Christ. Mr. Thompson?
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it? You're right. I put the fate of our town in the hands of some feckless transient. This is my fault. And all Edgewater's paying for my mistake. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for, and then leave us be.
Night, Esper. Hell yeah, and I leveled up.
Stand down, all of you. We're done.
Ugh. Okay. Let's increase... I'm just gonna increase stealth, all of it. Because, hacking and lockpicking are gonna be pretty helpful. it's increased tactical time dilation because I've been using it a decent amount. I'm sorry, everyone. This isn't personal, I promise. No? Okay. I'm sorry, everyone. So I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna get to the unreliable, and then I'm gonna finish whatever quest it counts that as, and then I'm going to call it so I can have lunch. Look at that place. Oh no. Oh no.
Here I go!
Not again. Alright. What gives me the most? 10, 6, 3, 7. Alright. Nope. I don't know why he's frozen like that, but I'll take it.
Who did it?
Nice. Good job, team. Don't. Ow, don't do that. They found a flaw. I think you can only get up to 3 flaws, so let's see what it is. During your adventures, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Acrophobia. After repeatedly falling from great heights, you will no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. It gives me -1 dexterity, -1 perception, and -1 temperament. Fuck. It's afraid of heights. Do I want it? Yeah, I'll do it. I'll get another perk too. Because I doubt I'll notice the difference. See, my stats still seem okay and everything.
Is this your ship? Oh, my stars, she is just so handsome.
Oh, thank
Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post. I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no, but...
Yes, I will marry you.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
She's adorable. I wasn't a huge fan of her when I picked her up at first, but she's definitely growing me now.
I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
The proportions look weird when I put it that close to him. Alright, Ada.
Captain, I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise. What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know how to install a power regulator? Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay.
I'm worried that if I do it and I fuck it up, she'll be like, "Oh, we need another one." Now you have to have shut down both places. Up again? Feels like we're gonna rank up again, no? Hey, Vicar Max, suck a dick. Alright, Ada, I'm back.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Bum. Against all odds, the Unreliable takes flight.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Hell yeah.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Boop.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design. Cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Hell yeah.
Wrong matter of Shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly.
Yeah, this is how I can actually use disguise.
The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you. Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Well, I already fucked over one company.
If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Where's the shroud thing? It's upstairs. I'll grab that, and then I'll actually manual save, and then I'll call it. And we can start healing. Okay. I'm not reading all those right now.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Alright. Save game. Geniusman. Yes. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll pick this up in like an